Okay. Oh, Fred. I know it's a lot going on here. But before we get started, let me spray some, Florida water. So I think what I want to start by saying, because it's so crazy, your reading is a very energetic reading. I don't know who you are, but you have some great things coming in. Like, I'm picking up on a powerhouse, bro. Because with everything that I see going on here, this is multiple situations that we will be discussing. Yes, we will. We do have some return from the past energy, and it's coming through as a lover. And one of the other energies is coming through as more of a friend, work dynamic situation. We'll definitely talk about it, because I was like, okay, so what? And there is a so what, like there is a so what, so we will discuss. But then I was also picking up on these options, these new opportunities, a business deal, some type of work opportunity, and also just some options, friend. It's giving new life, all right? So what I wanted to say was, with all that being said, as soon as I was about to start your reading, I just felt my energy drop. Okay, I mean, you could be tired right now. Some of you could have just got done working out. But I feel like what I need to tell you, especially if you're watching this during November, I know you feel that shift, baby. Okay, I know you feel that shift. I was just talking to our girl Capricorn Venus Tarot and Tarot with Tay, and I was just like, it's odd because I feel like there's like this split in reality happening for people. So I feel like I'm talking to someone who is feeling very empowered at this time. Okay, you are feeling very enlightened, if you will. Okay, you are speaking your truth. You are stepping out. You are showing yourself in some capacity. I'm not saying that you have to have a platform, but in some way, shape, or form, you're going after it, and you're doing it in a way that makes sense to you, that shows your authenticity. I just seen 222 on the clock. That aligns, that's in alignment, all right? Because what I'm picking up on, for real, friend, is an ascension, or even if you would like to call it a level up. It feels like, yeah, all of that. All of that. So let me see where I want to start. Let's just start with this lead energy, which was like the last card that I pulled. After I got all the tea, friend, I said, okay, what's going on in my collective's energy that's causing, I wouldn't call it a ruckus, but that's causing this energy. I feel like whatever you have coming forward or coming next, it is like magnetic, all right? It's magnetic, like the same way it's pulling you in. I don't know. It's almost like you ever see those cartoons? And just bear with me, friend, because I got to walk this energy down. We got to walk it down. But you ever see those cartoons where there's like that bread and it's like you could just smell it through the screen because they got the little wafts of like air and smoke, and then you'll see like, I don't know, a Tom and Jerry figure like smelling the bread, and then they're lifted in the air floating towards the bread. Yeah, that is what I'm seeing happen. But it's like the people that are coming towards the bread, all right, it's almost like I'm seeing you at your table. Okay, this is your bread, you prepared the table, you're at your table, okay, and someone's sniffing in the air. They can hear, it's like this, like that wafting. Like, I'm getting that. So that could be a positive thing, but it could also be a not so positive thing, just something to be aware of, because I do see some energy vamping here, friend. I see some energy snatching. I just feel like there's someone picking up on your table spread, if you will, your buffet. All right, there's something here. They're picking up on it. So I would really be mindful of just, which I feel like you guys are naturally doing, but just protecting your energy. If I remember, because y'all know how I get, if I remember towards the end of the reading, if I feel like it's necessary, we'll go into that. But anyway, so I asked, I'm like, what is it? Of course, 2 cards came out. And when this card came out, I got chills because it was so funny. Y'all may watch Jess Puckett, And it was so funny because earlier her reading that she just did, which was the, I think, Who Wants to Be Your Boo? Check it out, you know, a little plug right there. But it had popped up on the screen. And I think what she was talking about, I think this card was there. And she was like telling the meaning. She was like, this means truth. So let me just read this to you because I want us to like grab this, because you need to understand, friend, this is big deal energy. Like, I know you fucking feel this in that shift, okay? I don't know. It's looking real colorful for you. And I just have to be honest, friend. There is this, listen, I need y'all to know, like, whatever it is that you're walking into, or whatever it is that I really feel like God has prepared for you, like, people can smell it, okay? They can smell it, and I need you to be aware. I need you to be aware. That's all I'm going to say for right now, because, you know, I don't want to get too deep. Just a little ras to the das. So anyway, we have Aletheia, truth. Our soul recognizes the truth when someone speaks it. A cool wave of relief washes over the room, and all the facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Aletheia. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational, otherworldly. We can also recognize Aletheia by its contagiousness. That's what I'm saying. You're contagious right now. Like, girl. All right, anyway. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves and are more likely to tell our own story. The Aletheia card requires us to step toward an act of truth. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your vital energy, health, and sense of belonging in the world. Truth has its own wings, set it free. So, we've been talking about this. I feel like there is a level of shining, standing on business. I also feel like you're just being you. And this is deeper than what other people are seeing, friend. No, I'm talking about, I feel like I'm talking to someone who's done some shadow work, some journaling. I'm not saying that you have to journal, but you've been really like connecting with those certain qualities about yourself that you've been wanting to heal, or like, not, I don't want to say bandage up, but there's just this level of deep cleaning that I feel like you've done in your energy. And I don't know, there's just this powerful shift here. You may sometimes feel like when you're looking around at what's happening around you in people's situations or even their mindsets, you're like, damn, I feel like we're in a whole different like universe. Come over here, come over to the light side, okay? Come over here where it's magical, where shit's happening, where we believe in ourselves, where we go after it, where we're magnetic, okay, where we're strong. So, yeah. Something about your energy is super attractive, friend. And I don't know, you could have just posted something. Because I just went to my black and white photos. I don't know, you could have just posted something online. And the reason why I say that, some of you guys are influencers. Like, you could be an online influencer, you could be a poet, an artist, or you do something in regards to speaking full-time or part-time. Like, even if it's like a side hobby, like I'm picking up on someone who does something in communications, and we gonna talk about it, friend, because we gonna talk about it because it gets messy over there. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, your energy is very contagious. I also feel like you could be having real conversations with people right now, where it's like unveiling the truth, whether it be face to face, like you could be a therapist for somebody here. Yeah, it's so funny. There's readings that I've already done that are over on Patreon, by the way. Like, there's storylines from some of those readings coming in. So if you end up seeing this card and this dialogue card in any of the readings that I've posted, probably like 2 readings before this one, because I don't know when I'm going to post this, or 2 readings after, honey, that is confirmation. Okay, it's confirmation. All right. So let me sit with this really quick. So you guys have reach, bro. And like with that purple dot, that's giving me that intuition, okay? I'm also getting like the crown. And then we have that gold. That's giving me that solar plexus. So there's something here, like I'm telling you, and I've already been picking up on it. We've been talking about a confidence boost. We've been talking about all of that, but we ain't been talking about that spiritual level up, friend. I really do genuinely feel like you feel it, friend. That intuition is sharper. She's sharp. Say it with me, friend. Say it with me down in the comments. She's sharp. She's sharp, okay? She's sharp. And she's cutting through egos. She's cutting through bullshit. She's cutting through doubt. She's cutting through generational curses, okay? She's cutting through hexes. She's cutting through the whole shebang. And I don't even be saying all that on here. So that's how I know I got some new people up in the chat. Make sure you subscribe, friend, when you step up in here. Thank you. Like that right there. Thank you so much. Black and white. You know what else too? There's something here about your perspective and how you've been able to shift perspectives. And like I stated, I need everybody to like broaden their mind, but I feel like the people that get it, you know, they'll tap in with me. With that, what I mean is like, I really feel like you show people, because this is an initiation card, okay? So there's a level of like a catalyst moment happening, okay? An aha moment, okay? Or like the truth, some clarity, okay? Some sharpness coming from whatever you're naturally doing or whatever it is that you do daily, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's in the realm of third house activities, 11:11 on the clock. There's a meeting of the minds, okay? People like how your mind works. I just feel like you're almost merging worlds. That's what I'm saying. So somebody here, you really have a certain vibe to you. Like, and I always used to tell people I am a paradox. I am a dichotomy. Like, that was always my thing. And I feel like that's what I see here. Okay. And that's important because there's a level of merging worlds. Like maybe this is, and I'm just going to bring it up. Okay. Like, if anybody's like African American, y'all remember when it was a thing where like the alternative rock style was not like a cool thing, like it was weird. And you see how like there's certain people just in the community for real now, like just owning it, you know, and it's like starting to not only, of course, like influence other people, other races, but it's also influencing like African American black girls to dress like that. Not even just the ones that align with that style, but also just others, okay? Like other. It's almost like it's becoming a thing. So there's something here where it's like when you do it, you make it look okay. Like you inspired me to do that as well. Or like, wow. Some of you guys, if you're a tarot reader, bro, you be hitting the nail on the head, friend. I feel like your clients are like, damn, that intuition is on point. Like they've noticed a change. For those of you, if you're a therapist or you're a doctor, like I feel like even people around the office have noticed like maybe you're a little bit more witty lately, or you just randomly say something, or you randomly have that that tool that they need in your pocket. And they're like, wow, how did you know that I was going to need that? Like, I'm so glad, like, you're so useful. Like, wow, like, that's so crazy that you knew that, or you were thinking the same idea I was. Like, I don't know, people are noticing, okay? I also feel like people like you. Now, let's go to the other one. This is when I really knew. I was like, oh, they're that, okay? Then y'all got the mentor. Come on, friend. The mentor. Very wise. You know what's funny, Debriana? I just thought about you. So some of you guys, you could have popped out with some type of big post, or something was seen that initiated this. I don't know. It could have been around you buying a house, or, you know, some type of big purchase, or just some type of like achievement, something that you would deem as an achievement. This could have even been you got a degree or you got a certificate, like something connected to knowledge. We have the teacher, the sage, the guru. It is said that cosmic knowledge, whoo, okay, not be just, oh my gosh, y'all. You know who just popped up in my mind? And it's so funny because I used to watch her back in the day. I have not even seen her come across my channel in a while. Pay attention to like the recommendations that you get. Like, have you noticed that there's different people in your recommendations? I don't know. That might be a thing, but let me see. Someone might resonate with her as well, because she's just been in my feed and I'm like, I have not seen her in a long ass time. I mean, she could have been on a hiatus, but I don't think it's any coincidence, okay, that she's been popping up. Her name is Water Star Vibes, okay? And the reading that's popping up in my mind, let me see what it says, the title. And this is just to give somebody confirmation, because I feel like somebody's going to know this reader. It's the reading, and I haven't watched it, but it's you just showed them that you outranked them and cast down all their ritual work, spells, and magic. But really, the first part was really sticking out to me. You just showed them you outranked them. So I don't know, like there could have been some competitive shit happening here. And I feel like something about your knowledge, your intellect, and I feel like even in a spiritual way, you could have dodged something, or it could just be how you're moving. Like, how do you know to like, it's something about, wow, when you do that like that, you see that? It brings some type of effect. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta take this. Okay, I am back. You know what that just gave me, that phone call? So some of you guys could be like a receptionist or something, or you could work in an office setting. You know what's funny, bro? I be talking about shady shit, but some of the stuff that's coming through, like it's coming through like you be knowing. You be knowing. Your dreams could have been very activated. I really feel like something that you did, I don't know what it was that you did, but I feel like it made somebody kind of go like, ooh, kind of spooked them a little bit. It could have been somebody at work. I feel like that energy is coming from work. So did I read this, girl? I can't remember. I don't think I did. So we have the teacher, the sage, the guru. It is said that cosmic knowledge pours down on the world like a great illuminated waterfall. This can be an overwhelming force. That's you. The true teacher, though, is said to be able to hold this flow of wisdom at bay while the student sips from a focused stream. The mentor archetype has a gift for reading the room, for sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within the student. Whether pleasant or painful, you definitely triggering some people. The mentor may appear aloof or unavailable, harsh or tender, humorous or rigid. Their gift is to know what serves the soul. Okay, so there could have been a karmic situation here. Ultimately, the mentor is in service of the greater cosmic good and aids in the elevation of consciousness. Anytime the mentor forgets this humble link and mistakes themselves for the source of enlightenment, the archetype falls into shadow. Okay, so also, you know, keep that in mind, friend, you know. Just stay humble as you're in this energy. But, so let's talk about this. Let's jump in. First of all, these are people from the past. I'm going to get to this work opportunity that's coming in, but there are some, I just heard some threats from the past, and specifically I'm getting a Gemini and a Libra. All right, I'm getting a Gemini and a Libra. Sorry, I got a different chair. Babe's using his chair for his game, girl, so you're gonna be hearing a little squeaking. Oh, hell no. Look at this. Okay, we got some overlap. So let me read these to you. I do have some love cards here because I was picking up on some love. So I'm going to read these messages. And this is when I knew, I'm like, this could also be platonic. But just pay attention to the verbiage and it might hit for you. So first of all, someone's name could start with a P. We have Pedro and we have Peter on the board, okay? But the first message is, I should have spent more time listening to you. We also have, it hurts seeing you love someone else. And then we have the name Serena. It's hard being just friends. That was giving some energy. And then we have Rick. In your eyes, I just wasn't good enough. So this is what I need you to know, just real quick, because I just want to get to it. And then afterwards, if y'all just want to have a little tea party, you know, a little chit chat, we could get into the other details. This work opportunity, like, this is what I'm picking up on. You are either already with somebody or, because let me start with the love first. You could already be with somebody, or you could already have other options. And you're at a point where you're moving on, friend. You're moving on. Let's just call a spade a spade. You have other options. You have other opportunities. Okay? So that old work opportunity, it's like, you're just a little too late. Don't try to come in and scam me. And I have to be honest, I have been picking up on this in the collective. When someone brings you an opportunity, 333 on the clock, especially if it has to do with money, make sure that you are asking all questions, because I kept getting this energy of someone making an offer, but there's a lack of being truly honest about what's behind that offer. For example, if this is related to work, this could be someone saying, you know, hyping up a certain position. Okay, playing on maybe your wants and desires, all right? But it's in a manipulative way. Or maybe they know that, yeah, you might get that raise, but it's dependent on this, this, and this. Or, we're going to give you that position, but little do you know, I know that the company is going to switch the dynamics, I don't know, in a couple months. It's like there's something here that's not true. There's something here that's not true. And you guys need to be aware of that. All right. And let me see where else I want to go with that. I'm sorry, I'm going to be saying that. I keep thinking of that lady. Someone here can be plant-based. She'd be like, and don't forget the cinnamon. Okay. 444 on the clock. All right. So let me walk this down. Yeah, because there is, I'm not going to say that there's a want to like actively, like, I guess like in the 3D to want to be like, I mean, maybe, but in the 3D to want to be like, oh, like I see their opportunities coming in. I just want to fuck it up. I'm not going to say all that. It doesn't feel like that. This feels like someone that could be energetically or even intuitively picking up on what's coming in. You ever be doing good in life? Because I know someone's like, well, that just sounds so outlandish. I'm going to explain it to you right here. You ever just was doing good in life or like things was just going real good and then boom. It's like that person you was in no contact with all of a sudden. And I'm talking about even for people that don't post shit. Like even for my people that be hidden in the shadows. It's like, how the hell did they know that? It's that string, baby. Okay? It's how you're able to tap into energy. Other people are also able to tap into energy. That's why we need to stay vigilant, friend. We got to be vigilant. So what I was saying was though, right? There's this vibe of you're just alluring at this time. Okay? And I've also been picking up on this energy of like a by any means necessary. And it's not super dramatic, even though that sounds dramatic, but it's like a, I just keep getting this, oh, girl, they be trying to joke me when I'm about to air them the fuck out, friend. Like I said, okay, there is this energy of not telling the full truth. Sparing the details, okay? Having to tell a little white lie, but we're not in the season where we could take another white lie, especially not from these two individuals, because the past is already weird, all right? The past is already weird. So before I jump into that, even up here, friend, you have to know that these two individuals that I'm picking up on, or these energies, their insecurity does not belong in or on your timeline right now. Okay? It just doesn't. Like where you're at right now, you just can't. And it's so crazy because I'm even good. I love working people through certain stuff, but there's certain things that I just don't have the patience for at this time, okay? That I just don't have the capacity for. And I feel like for you guys, it has to do with this insecurity because look at this. I should have spent more time listening to you. In your eyes, I just wasn't good enough. I feel like that's projection. You don't need that. You need somebody that knows who they are in your life. You need somebody that's not about to be sitting here getting intimidated or threatened and I'm picking up on this weird territorial energy about you. And it's weird, friend. It's weird, friend. Look at this damn string. Hold on. I'm sorry, I was getting a little passionate. So I asked where you could know this person from because that friend person, like flat out, especially that it's coming through as a Gemini Libra. It's coming through as a Gemini Libra, right? But specifically, you could know this person from school. Like if you guys work together, because I'm getting like you guys could be like work partners. Like y'all could have worked together at a point in time, 0808 on the clock. I also feel like at a point in time, you and this person got money in the past. Because I see this Jupiter, I see this second house. So there's a level of, I don't know, y'all could have like, yeah, y'all could have got money together. Y'all could have worked together. Y'all could have worked on a project together. Y'all could have went to college together. Y'all both could do similar things. You could be a therapist. They could also be a therapist. This could be someone, like, I feel like, yeah, there's some type of speaking engagement too. Oh my gosh. And as I'm talking about this, I feel an underlying heat sensation, like a competitive energy, like a, it's so weird though, because what is this about people? Because there's an admiration here. This person admires your strength. They love what you've done. I'm hearing, I love what you've done with the place. They love the transformation. You're changing seasons, okay? This person may even want to get in on that. I mean, there's this level of wanting to talk to you, but then it's like this energy behind the scenes. So that lets me know that you've already caught on to this before. That's one of the reasons why you're not talking to them. Something was out of balance here, because over here we have movement into balance. We have retreat, had to get the fuck gone. We have 37, emotional release, and we have 34, ancient wisdom. This is the main reason why that happened, okay? So you were some type of trigger for this person. You, what you represent, it's how these words are coming through. Oh my gosh. You and what you represent, okay, what you stand for, and just how you express yourself, okay? There could even be a duality to you. Someone could feel like, I don't know who this nasty energy is that just feels very territorial, like it's just on my back. And I feel like there's you ever see one of those possessive ass friendships where it's like oh, I can't stand them, girl, where they just be so possessive and it's like, we do not date each other, okay? Which we got to talk about, friend, because if you specifically, I'm talking to you, yes, you right there in the back, if you were in a connection with a friend who has already been falling in line with this and what I've been talking about, absolutely was they low-key having a girl god crush on you, girl. Come on, get with it, friend. Ketchup mustard. You knew that. Okay, it's hard being just friends, because I feel like that message, it went with both the romantic and the platonic / work situation that I was picking up on, or coworker coming through. Now I'm trying to see, did I write my notes or did I keep it on there? I did. Let me grab my notes really quick, y'all, because I did write some stuff down. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. But tell me why I'm almost scared to even start, because as soon as I started, my phone started ringing. Someone was knocking on the door. So I don't know, I'm hearing delivery, but I also feel like somebody's going to be blowing your phone up, friend. Or like they're going to call. Like I see some type of initiation. But I also see someone's phone being blown up for opportunities. I do feel like somebody has multiple work opportunities happening, and that's what you need to know. So you don't have to settle. You don't have to settle with this love offer, this friendship offer, this collaboration. You don't have to settle for none of that. That's basically what this reading is about. I'm just about to tell y'all some extra details, okay? Because you have better. And I do feel like with this Judgment card, this is a test, bro. You've been enlightened. Okay, like this is different. So anyway, yeah, with that second house and this Jupiter, like real talk, this could be someone from early childhood. Then I'm thinking like neck, teeth. Someone could work in like a dental, like y'all could have went to school together for like to be dental hygienists, okay? Or you could be in that field. I mean, I already was picking up on the medical field. This person could have a wealthy partner as well. And it's so funny because I was picking up on that this person could have a partner that's really wealthy. Like this person could have married either someone that's wealthy or, and that really could be like their MO. Like you could have always known that they were going to marry someone that's wealthy. But like in a way of, I don't want to say gold diggery, but for some of y'all, this person could like have had like, I don't know, you could have known them like that. Or just known that, yeah. Like they could literally be in a relationship with someone who's real big in sports or that has some type of clout. Let me see what else. And you know what I don't like about this energy? So these energies are going to come in rushing you to make a decision or rushing to get your attention, rushing you to pay attention, rushing to have the conversation. But at the end of the day, because everybody's situation is different, you know, to some, I don't know, you may want to talk to this person. I don't know, even though I'm seeing otherwise. But there's a level of don't let them rush you, because I even feel the energy trying to rush. Like, come on, come on. No, you don't let anybody rush you with their thirstiness, okay? Because down here, look at that, territorial. This person is feeling, or these people feeling very territorial over you, this Gemini and this Libra. Especially when they look at you spilling out your talents. This person, so there is a level of, I want to be a part of that. That's why that other situation of like y'all could have done something very similar, or this could be someone that you worked with, like y'all were business partners, or y'all could have worked in the same salon. Like this person could see what you got going on. But what I don't like about this is this caution card. It says, beware, the wicked witch lives here. And then we have this nourishment. I don't like that. That gave me energy vamping. That gave me taking away from the table, taking the nourishment. You see how the plate is empty? Remember your bread that we was talking about? Girl, it's gone. It's gone. So this could even be someone who's coming in and they might not even be aware of it, but it's like the energy behind them because they haven't changed, friend. They have not changed. The same reason why you broke off from them before is the same, like, I almost want to say damn near the same energy that they're in right now. And if they have grown, it's not on the level of where you're at. It's still not worthy. I have to just say it like that straight up. I also kept getting these scenarios in these collective readings of somebody using some type of leverage or thinking that they have some type of leverage. I'm not saying that this is the main reason, but they're hoping that if they tell you that, oh, my mother just passed away, or they're hoping maybe someone's mom did pass away and you ended up reaching out. You wouldn't have reached out any other time, but because of that happened, you ended up reaching out, and it's like, ooh, they think they got their foot in the door. But it's like really genuinely you were just trying to be kind, because with this movement into balance, something happened here and there was a separation. Okay. And it happened because shit was not balanced. Somebody could have even been emotionally unbalanced. Someone could also have some type of mental, yeah, there could be some type of mental thing. That's crazy. This is so crazy how this is overlapping with a different reading that I'm doing. But anyway, all right. I want to read that 34. Let me read that Ancient Healing, because that card, the way it had came out, it was so sly that I was like, ooh, it got to be a part of it. That had to be a sign. So let me see how that kind of wraps things in. And then that song was coming through that be like, she don't want a puppy, she want a big dog. Anyway. It says, nature is the perfect place to center yourself and ground out any excessive noise in your head. This person could have been a headache. Like, this could have been a friend or someone that you worked with in business, or even like a coworker that you tried to be friends with. And it's like they were a fucking headache. You were overwhelmed. You were stressed out. And it was a lot. And I'm telling you why they were a headache is because they already didn't feel good enough. See, and that right there, you just don't need right now. Maybe in a different season, you'll have a little bit more of a shoulder. You know, you have more space on your shoulder for people to be able to cry on. And I don't mean in a way of like, you know, being there for someone, but I'm talking about someone coming around you and just already being super insecure. It's like this sabotage. No, because you're not here. And this is giving me that y'all might need to watch her reading. Let me plug her too. Okay, Level Up Guru, her reading that she did. Let me see. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say reading. She is not a reader. But her little podcast that she just did, or the podcast segment that she just did, let me see. It was titled because it was just so crazy, some of the stuff that she was talking about. And she was just talking about how when you come around certain people, and especially women, you'll have to know her style over there to know, like, you know, why that's significant. But she was saying how, like, it's almost like you have to diminish yourself. Or even, like, for men, like, most times you'll have to, like, diminish yourself because the male ego, And I just feel like, just in general, all right, there's a level of, if you allow this person back around, this love interest, this friend, this work, whatever is going on over here, this Gemini Libra energy, okay, it's not going to play out well. It's actually going to take you off path. It's going to take you away. And I feel like your advice is, with that Four of Cups and that Ten of Swords, come on, friend, it's speaking to you. It's like, no, null and void, return back to sender. Like, keep it brief, keep it, like, I'm telling you, like, I don't think this is an offer. And, you know, you can do whatever you want. You know, I'm just a talking little pink hand, okay, and some nails on, I almost said on Facebook. This person could reach out on Facebook, but, you know, on YouTube. So you could do what you want. But I just feel like this is stale. Ten of Swords, you've already been there, done that. No, you don't have to open this door back up again. You don't have to, okay? Just know that this person, like, something hasn't changed here with this High Priestess. Like, something just hasn't changed. And you have more coming in. Like I said, more suitors, better suitors. Like if this has anything to do with love, there's a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups. And I also saw a King of Swords. And that together with all them damn kings, that lets me know that there's some type of there could be like a business meeting about to happen where you're about to get some type of big ass opportunity. Like there could be a offer that wants to be made, some type of convo. Like I'm seeing important people talk about you, important people consider you. You know, but again, like if this is anything related to love, like you got other options, okay? Some of y'all already got somebody and it's already stable. And then on top of the having somebody, you also got this other shit going on with career. You have better things to do, period. Like you just have better shit to do. So I wanted to look at this. Okay, let me see. That's so funny. My mind, not my mind, but as soon as I opened the book, I had opened to this page. And I instantly like just honed in on this part that says a corrupt man or one who holds grudges, lack of imagination. So I don't know if someone here could fit that, you know, that box. But there was, let me see. Someone here could be a surgeon. That's what I'm talking about. Like you got other things to be doing. And I also feel like something is going to come to light at the workplace in your favor. This is good. This is positive. Like it's looking up for you. You have better things to worry about. But what I was going to say is this person is going to come in and they probably look good. Things are good on the outside. They're going to come in very convincing, very passionate. For some of you guys, even very lusty, maybe even apologizing. You know, that's what you got to be careful with this person. This gives me like love bombing. And I say that because of what the advice is and just this background energy that I'm picking up on. Because it's super intense. It's very appealing. It's something that, you know, kind of makes you want to jump right when they say it or jump on the opportunity or whatever it is that they're offering. And it feels kind, it feels genuine, but they haven't changed, bro. They haven't changed, and that's what you need to know. So again, the signs I was getting was Gemini and Libra. I also was picking up on, right here, I asked, like, what was the main focus back in the day between you and this person? We got the third house. I said, what's the current focus? We have the third house. Or I was like, what's your current focus right now? Third house activities. And then, theirs is the sixth house. So this person could be, you know, working on their daily routines. But I also was picking up on a vibe of, let me see, because there's something going on here with competition. This could be a competitor in the workplace, or there could just be some weird sly energy in the background. Okay. What's going on with this competitive energy that I'm picking up on? The Hermit. Okay, you could have pulled your energy back somewhat. This person is noticing. They feel it. I'm telling you, Ace of Cups. I don't know if they know. Like, there's just this, ew. Do you see this Ace of Cups and this Nine of Swords? Ew, bro. This is real live, that shit right here. This is real live, like that gets some help. Like, there's something about your offer, that newness, Ace of Cups, that is very much so on this person's mind. Very much so on this person's mind. And let me see, why are they so engulfed in my collective? So there, I mean, there could be a little bit of an obsession here. Okay, the Lovers. That's crazy. I said, why are they so, I'm telling you, they're obsessed. They're obsessed with you and they're obsessed with your success. And I feel like, I'm telling y'all, there's this weird ass energy that's so crazy. But it's not though, because I can feel it. All right, you're making choices, going away from this person. They want to be a part of it. They want to be in the mix. They want your attention. They want your love. They want your sympathy. They want your energy. Don't give it to them. They are energy vampires, bro. This is an energy vampire situation, okay? So that's what I wanted to tell y'all, bro. That's what I wanted to tell you. The main thing, because I'm not being called to like get too specific with the work situation. I just feel like there's a big meeting that's going to happen. An important meeting. What happened to my little book? My book. What just happened to it? Where'd it go? This damn chair. I'm starving, girl. I'm about to eat this salad. I'm about to smack the shit out of this salad. You know what I'm saying, okay? Yeah, some of you guys are in magician mode. You getting active. Tell them bitches to get active. The fuck? Let me look. Yeah, 3 kings mean a great honor or prize is likely. That's what I see happening for you. Good news is coming your way, bro. Keep it up. So let's see. What is your main advice just in general, just moving forward? Now that we've gotten the tea, just in general, what is the advice that my collective that's going to resonate with this? What do they need moving forward? What is the advice? Woo! Period. Raise your vibration. Bottom of the deck is imagine solutions. Top of the deck is become a clear channel. Yeah. This is putting on your shield of God, your armor of God, friend. Okay? And walking into the room and stepping forward like you know God sent you. And also remaining forward like you know God told you to keep looking forward and not looking back. Just saying. Okay? So let me grab the booklets. Because they's a trying. They's a trying it. Raise your vibration. Oh, nah. What's my name? 120. Someone could be born on the 12th or the 20th. So we have raise your vibration, collective. Are you suffering from vague physical ailments, headaches, bellyaches, phantom pains, or worse? Are you struggling to feel healthy and strong? Don't panic and don't interpret any physical challenges or ailments as signs of failure or weakness. Your body's complaints are simply its way of alerting you that there's an energy vampire pulling on your energy, but it doesn't say that. I'm sorry. It's warning you. Let me go back to where I was. Okay, I got a little distracted there. My bad. Yes, I'm alerting you to the need to release old patterns and unexpressed feelings so that you have a clear and active physical vibration. Embrace them lovingly and thank your visible self for working so hard to properly house your spirit. Consciously choose to cast off useless feelings of depression, sorrow, or self-recrimination in order to retrieve your health. They mean self-incrimination? Recrimination, like you redoing that shit all the time. Yeah, and that's another thing. I feel like something about these energies coming in, they put you in this mental space, and it's coming through like the habits card. And that gives me like that hamster wheel, and it's not good. It's just not good. We're not there no more. We don't need it. And it's because their insecurities rubbing off on you, you know? So anyway, your divine invitation, discipline your mind to focus on those energies that enable you to love your body and listen to it with patience and interest. If it's troubled, it's alerting you to release what no longer serves you by letting go of old patterns. You'll raise your vibration and enhance your physical and psychic vitality, okay? So yeah, there's something definitely here about that becoming a clear channel. So yeah, you guys, that was your spread. But make sure you're taking care of yourself, friend, because y'all energy, like just being in the energy, just drained me. But I'm going to be coming back after this. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself, you know, and doing your self-care. And let me see. I actually am going to pull you. I'm like, what is it that you could be doing right now? What is it that the collective could be doing right now to really help protect their energy? What do they need to be doing right now? Present moment. So some of you guys with this superstition, some of you guys have a ritual that you do, and it's very like, it's like your usual, your go-to, whether it's prayer, whether it is your candle magic, whether it is, you know, whatever that is, something is like, that's tried and true, go into that. But also with this present moment, being present and just staying in the reality that you're in right now, that building, or even just that quantum leap energy. There's something about being present in the energy that you're feeling, that momentum, okay? Instead of going backwards, okay? Instead of getting off track with distractions, all right? Gratitude, yes. Remain humble, show gratitude for what it is that you have. You see how as soon as that gratitude came back, there it is. Now the plate, move aside, Queen of Wands with your fake ass. Okay, look at this. Nourishment, gratitude right there, friend. The table is now fullest with food and everything else. You can eat your fill. All right, once we get all this other shit out the way. So, you know, just do your due diligence. There's nothing to be paranoid about. I'm a firm believer in prayer. You know, stay prayed up. Period. Okay. We also have shadows and fidelity. rebirth. Okay, so you guys are already on a specific journey. I feel like I'm talking to someone who has already been having conversations with themselves. They've been deep in their shadow work, and they've been really like propelling up out of that, ascending as well. You get what I'm saying? Like there's this constant, like, so you guys might constantly reflect, like often. I love that. I love that. Stay loyal to your commitments and your rebirth. There's a rebirth happening. Stay loyal to that. Fuck all this other bullshit. Fuck all this other bullshit. It don't matter, okay? So yes, you guys, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.